October 9, 2018, Bronx, NY, USA. New York Yankees designated hitter Giancarlo Stanton, 27, reacts during the sixth inning against the Boston Red Sox in Game 4 of the 2018 ALDS playoff baseball series at Yankee Stadium. Mandatory credit. Brad Penner, USA Today Sports. Brad Penner. The Yankees' rough start to the season continued on Monday when the team announced that Giancarlo Stanton was placed on the 10-day injured list with a Grade 1 left biceps strain. Clint Frazier was recalled from AAA Scranton Wilkes-Barre to take Stanton's spot but was on the bench for Monday's game against the Tigers. Yankees manager Aaron Boone said that Stanton will be completely shut down for the next 10 days before beginning to work his way back. Stanton said he felt the injury immediately on a 3-1 pitch in his third at-bat of Sunday's game against the Orioles but was not sure if it was just a cramp or not. "I tried to just let a couple more innings play out, go inside a swing a little bit and go inside to see if I can do it," Stanton said. He told the team after the game, which resulted in him getting an MRI. Stanton was 2 for 8 with 7 walks and 4 strikeouts in the Yankees' first series against the Orioles, in which they lost 2 of 3 games. He played through a tight hamstring injury last season but said this was something that he could not play through. "The initial quickness of the start of my swing is the main issue," he said. "When you're talking about the quickness of the swing, you can't really have too many things bringing that down. You can battle through certain things but not this type." Stanton became the latest member of the Yankees outfield to be placed on the injured list, joining Aaron Hicks, who still has not resumed baseball activities since injuring his lower back in early March. Boone said Hicks is still weeks away. "He's taking it slow and making sure he's good to go," Boone said. "Hasn't started baseball activities. We feel that's around the corner. He's going to need a spring training. I don't think it's going to be deep into the season by any means, but he's still got weeks to go." Related, Aaron Boone puts Yankees 1-2 start in perspective. Greater than read more. Related, Yankees takeaways from Sunday's 7-5 loss to the Orioles. Greater than read more. Related, Boone teases possibility Yankees use opener versus Tigers. Greater than read more. Yankees hit with injury bug. 0 hours 1 minute and 11 seconds. New York Yankees placed Giancarlo Stanton and Miguel Andujar both on the IL. Sweeney Moorty explains how they can replace those power bats. Yankees third baseman Miguel Andujar could need season-ending shoulder surgery after he suffered a partially torn right labrum, manager Aaron Boone said after Monday's game. The Yankees placed Andujar on the 10-day injured list on Monday afternoon, hours after the team announced outfielder Giancarlo Stanton would be shut down for at least 10 days with a biceps injury. Andujar, 24, injured his shoulder diving back into third base. New York recalled Tyler Wade from AAA Scranton, Wilkes-Barre to take his place on the 25-man roster. New York Yankees left fielder Brett Gardner celebrates hitting a solo home run with Yankees right fielder Aaron Judge during the 5th inning against the Detroit Tigers at Yankee Stadium. Adam Hunger, USA Today Sports. Chris Carelli, SNY, TV Twitter, About Me, Archives. Despite going 0 for 5 with runners in scoring position, the Yankees beat the Tigers 3-1 on Monday at Yankee Stadium. Greater than box score. 5 things to know about Monday's Game 1. Yankees starting pitcher Domingo German was erratic, 5 walks, but equally elusive, 7 strikeouts, in his 5 innings of work. German allowed just 1 hit and an unearned run. The young righty will continue to get action this season as a starter and reliever, which will hopefully help him become more consistent. New York Yankees outfielder Clint Frazier looks on prior to the game between the Baltimore Orioles and the Yankees at Smith Stadium. Douglas DeFellis, USA Today Sports. Anthony McCarron, SNY.TV. Twitter, here's how Clint Frazier can make a difference during this absurd spate of Yankee injuries. A bleak streak that claimed both Giancarlo Stanton and Miguel Andujar on Monday, March 6, 2019, Tampa, Florida, USA. New York Yankees left fielder Clint Frazier, 77, smiles as he works out prior to the game against the St. Louis Cardinals at George M. Steinbrenner Field. Mandatory credit. Kim Clement, USA Today Sports. Kim Clement, After the Yankees called up Clint Frazier on Monday as they put Giancarlo Stanton on the 10-day injured list with a biceps strain, manager Aaron Boone says Frazier will be getting plenty of playing time, although the 24-year-old outfielder isn't starting Monday against the Tigers after arriving from Scranton. He'll play a lot, Boone said. Obviously not in there tonight, but I plan on him playing quite a bit. He'll get in there, and kind of the way we're set up right now with our rotation of guys, he'll certainly I think play a lot. March 3, 2019, Dunedin, FL, USA, New York Yankees relief pitcher Domingo German, 63, throws a pitch during the first inning against the Toronto Blue Jays at Dunedin Stadium. Mandatory credit, Kim Clement, USA Today Sports, Kim Clement. The Yankees kicked around the idea of using an opener, but Aaron Boone has decided to give RHP Domingo German the ball to start Monday's game against the Tigers, which is slated for 6:35 p.m. at Yankee Stadium. Yankees notes the Yankees placed Giancarlo Stanton and Miguel Andujar on the 10-day injured list and recalled Clint Frazier and Tyler Wade from AAA Scranton, Wilkes-Barre. Frazier will be on the bench while Mike Tauchman makes his Yankees debut in left field. In their last two games, the Yankees have gone just 5 for 23 with runners in scoring position and have left a total of 25 men on base. Here to follow via SNY game day. New York Yankees right fielder Aaron Judge runs to first base after hitting a two-run single against the Baltimore Orioles during the fourth inning at Yankee Stadium. Vincent Carcietta, USA Today Sports, Chris Carelli, SNY, TV Twitter, About Me, archives Major League Baseball's schedule makers threw the Yankees a bone for opening weekend of the 2019 season, but the team essentially choked on it. The Yankees are among a quartet of American League teams heavily favored to gain a spot in the 2019 postseason, and New York's roster is strong enough to win the World Series. The Baltimore Orioles are in the very beginning stages of a full-blown rebuild, fresh off a 115-loss season. Yet, it was the Orioles that came out of New York with 2 wins in the 3-game series. An interesting outcome beyond the scoreboard results, which have the standings turned upside down, are the somewhat diverging messages coming from the Yankees' best player and its manager. March 30, 2019, Bronx, NY, USA, Baltimore Orioles catcher Jesus Zucker, 40, avoids a tag by New York Yankees third baseman DJ LeMahieu, 26, to advance to third base on a fly ball during the 6th inning at Yankee Stadium. Mandatory credit, Gregory J. Fisher, USA Today Sports, Gregory Fisher, Chris Carelli, SNY, TV Twitter, About Me, archives the Yankees left the season-opening series with the Orioles on the wrong side of the standings, losing 2 of 3 games to Baltimore. After a resounding and expected opening day thumping of the Orioles, the Yankees wasted a fine starting pitcher effort Saturday and roundly failed to produce with runners in scoring position. Sunday's effort was an all-around disappointment from all facets. As the Yankees are set to begin a 3-game series with the Tigers on Monday, let's take a look at 3 players trending up and 3 players, areas trending down. March 25, 2019, Washington, D.C., USA, New York Yankees left fielder Giancarlo Stanton, 27, looks on from the dugout against the Washington Nationals before the game at Nationals Park. Mandatory credit, Brad Mills, USA Today Sports, Brad Mills, Andy Martino, SNY.TV, Twitter. First, let's state the obvious, you can't drop a series to the 2019 Orioles. Throw away all your cliches about how it's a long season with many ups and downs, and any major league team can beat another on any given day, blah blah blah. Those justifications don't apply here because the Orioles are truly not a major league team. Last year, they lost 115 games, and that was with contributions from Manny Machado, Zach Britton, and Adam Jones. All of those players are gone, as is iconic manager Buck Showalter. New York Yankees manager Aaron Boone, Kim Clement, USA Today Sports. After Sunday's loss to the Baltimore Orioles dropped the Yankees to 1-2, manager Aaron Boone isn't pressing the panic button, far from it. "I'm not in the projection business, first of all," Boone said, according to ESPN's Coley Harvey. I reject that all the way. Yanks failed to solve O's again. 0 hours 1 minute and 36 seconds after a lengthy rain delay. The Yankees discussed their struggles with men in scoring position as they lost to the Orioles again. 7-5. Chris Carelli, SNY, TV Twitter, about me. Archives. After a 3-hour and 17-minute rain delay, the Yankees lost to the Orioles, 7-5, at Yankee Stadium on Sunday. Greater than box score. Things to know about Sunday's Game 1. J.A. Happ's first appearance of the season got off to a rough start, allowing a 3-run home run in the first inning. It didn't get too much better, as Happ lasted just 4 innings to the tune of 4 runs, 5 hits, 2 homers, 1 walk and 3 strikeouts. March 30, 2019, Bronx, NY, USA, New York Yankees third baseman DJ LeMahieu, 26, hits a double during the 9th inning against the Baltimore Orioles at Yankee Stadium. Mandatory credit, Gregory J. Fisher. USA Today Sports. Gregory Fisher. For Yankees fans, it's easy to get lost in a lineup that features heavy hitters like Aaron Judge, Giancarlo Stanton, and Gary Sanchez. Even Gleyber Torres and Miguel Andujar have created a buzz in their rookie seasons. And we can't forget the first base battle between Luke Voit and Greg Bird, but to Tino Martinez, all of these Yankees mentioned are not the catalyst of this loaded roster in 2019. It's a fresh face in the clubhouse, but one Martinez knows fans will come to love rather quickly. I would say the guy that was not talked about at spring training was DJ LeMahieu, Martinez told SNY at Grand Central Terminal's Vanderbilt Hall, which was transformed into the Judge's Chambers, on Wednesday in return of the Pepsi Zero Sugar, Judge for Yourself campaign. He won the batting title a couple years ago, 2016, hit .348. He can play second, third and first all very well and, again, he's a great hitter. He's going to hit .300, at least 20 home runs. Very quiet guy, so you don't talk about him much, but I think he's going to have the biggest impact on the team as well. March 30, 2019, Bronx, NY, USA, New York Yankees catcher Gary Sanchez, 24, hits a single during the 8th inning against the Baltimore Orioles at Yankee Stadium. Mandatory credit, Gregory J. Fisher. USA Today Sports. Gregory Fisher. It will be J.A. making his season debut, as the Yankees try to win their series over the Orioles on Sunday at 1:05 p.m. in the Bronx. Yankees notes the Yankees had a rough day with runners in scoring position in their 5-3 loss to the O's yesterday. There are 11 runners left on base, and the Yanks only went 3 for 9 with runners in scoring position. Troy Tulowitzki hit his first homer, a solo shot that almost sparked a Yankees rally in the bottom of the 9th since July 2017. Miguel Andujar had a tough day at the plate, especially when he rolled into a double play when the bases-loaded inning. Despite taking the loss, James Paxton had a solid Yankees debut. He went 5 2/3 innings, allowing 2 runs, 1 earned, on 4 hits while collecting 5 strikeouts and 1 walk. Click here to follow via SNY Gameday. March 30, 2019, Bronx, NY, USA, New York Yankees right fielder Aaron Judge, 99, hits a single during the 9th inning against the Baltimore Orioles at Yankee Stadium. Mandatory credit, Gregory J. Fisher. USA Today Sports. Gregory Fisher. Just 2 games into the season, Aaron Judge thinks the Yankees need to have a sense of urgency. After a loss to the lowly Orioles on Saturday in the second game of the season, Judge said the club needs to think like it did during the 2017 MLB playoffs when they trailed in the ALDS and ALCS. We've got to have that mindset that our backs are against the wall every single game, Judge told reporters after the Yankees' 5-3 loss to Baltimore. In the playoffs, especially in 17, going down to Cleveland and Houston, our backs were against the wall and we came out and played our butts off. That's got to be our mindset. Our backs are against the wall. You can't take anybody lightly and we gotta capitalize on situations when they come up. Boone and Paxton tack loss. 0 hours 0 minutes and 28 seconds. New York Yankees manager Aaron Boone and starting pitcher James Paxton talk about a good outing for the hurler and a tough loss for the team. Chris Carelli, SNY, TV Twitter, about me, archives. The Yankees' 9th inning rally falls short as they lose to the Orioles, 5-3, at Yankee Stadium. Greater than box score 6 things to know about Saturday's game. March 3, 2019, Dunedin, FL, USA, New York Yankees relief pitcher Domingo German, 63, throws a pitch during the first inning against the Toronto Blue Jays at Dunedin Stadium. Mandatory credit, Kim Clement. USA Today Sports, Kim Clement. The Yankees appear to be trending toward using an opener on Monday. Manager Aaron Boone confirmed on Saturday that Domingo German will pitch against the Tigers that day, but would not necessarily say that he would be the starter. "We haven't decided how we'll do that yet," he said. March 24, 2019, Fort Myers, FL, USA, New York Yankees starting pitcher James Paxton, 65, throws a pitch during the first inning against the Minnesota Twins at CenturyLink Sports Complex. Mandatory credit, Kim Clement. USA Today Sports, Kim Clement. James Paxton makes his debut with the Yankees on Saturday as he faces the Orioles at Yankee Stadium in the second game of the season at 1:05 p.m. Yankees notes Luke Voit is back in the cleanup spot after reaching base 4 times on opening day, including his 3-run blast in the first inning. DJ LeMahieu will make his Yankees debut today at third base and in the 9th spot, while Miguel Andujar shifts over into the DH spot as Greg Bird gets a day off. Click here to follow via SNY Game Day March 28, 2019, Bronx, NY, USA, New York Yankees right fielder Aaron Judge, 99, high-fives teammates after being introduced before an opening day game against the Baltimore Orioles at Yankee Stadium. Mandatory credit, Brad Penner. USA Today Sports. Brad Penner, Scott Thompson, SNY.TV. Twitter, Yankees of Aaron Judge didn't need much time to make his stamp on this franchise, and the MLB as a whole. Just 2 full seasons, he collected a Rookie of the Year trophy, showcased success in the postseason, and most importantly, became the new face of the Yankees. So, as the slugger walked into camp down in Tampa, it's no surprise the 26-year-old looked extremely comfortable. And that cool demeanor resulted in an easy .316, .447, .947 line with 6 homers and 15 RBI in 17 games of spring training. A different look at opening day. 0 hours 0 minutes and 58 seconds. Relive opening day from a fan's perspective. SNY combed social media to find the best videos and reaction. Yankees fans were thrilled Thursday for opening day in the Bronx, and they were even happier when the Bombers cruised to a 7-2 win. From traveling to the stadium to the final out, relive opening day through the best videos posted on social media. March 11, 2018, New York, USA, a general view of Yankee Stadium before the game between the New York City and the Los Angeles Galaxy. Mandatory credit, Vincent Carcietta. USA Today Sports. Vincent Carcietta, former Yankees closer and 1996 World Series MVP John Wetteland was reportedly indicted Thursday on 3 charges of aggravated sexual assault of a child. Wetteland, 52, is accused of forcing a relative to perform sex acts on him 3 times beginning in 2004, when the child was 4 years old, according to Texas authorities. The former closer was arrested in January on a charge of continuous sexual abuse of a child and was later released on $25,000 bond. The same day, New York Yankees shortstop Troy Tulowitzki throws to first base on a ball hit by Baltimore Orioles infielder Hanser Alberto during the 9th inning at Yankee Stadium. Brad Penner. USA Today Sports. Yankees shortstop Troy Tulowitzki said he felt his return to an MLB diamond for a regular season game was special. Tulowitzki went 1 for 4 with a double in his first regular season game since July 2017, more than a year and a half after undergoing double heel surgery, in Thursday's 7-2 win over the Baltimore Orioles. "People doubted me that I'd get back to this point, so it definitely had some extra meaning to get back out there and play," Tulowitzki said, according to the New York Post's Peter Bott. "I liked my chances of what I felt in spring, and I'm just happy to go out there and help us win a game." March 28, 2019, Bronx, NY, USA, New York Yankees designated hitter Luke Voit, 45, celebrates his 3-run home run against the Baltimore Orioles with left fielder Giancarlo Stanton, 27, during the first inning at Yankee Stadium. Mandatory credit. Brad Penner USA Today Sports Brad Penner, Anthony McCarron, SNY.TV, Twitter. If you're looking for opening day omens, how's this? At the same time Luke Voit smashed a ball into Monument Park to show perhaps his big splash last year was no fluke, Mariano Rivera was sitting with reporters, recapping his ceremonial first pitch and saying how it was about time for the Yankees to win another championship. Maybe that was nothing more than a cute juxtaposition, well-timed for opening day. But the way the Yanks handled the rest of Thursday afternoon, an easy 7-2 victory over the woeful Orioles, certainly trumpets the idea that they might be destined for big things this season. March 28, 2019, Bronx, NY, USA, New York Yankees relief pitcher Adam Ottavino, 0 pitches against the Baltimore Orioles during the 6th inning at Yankee Stadium. Mandatory credit. Brad Penner USA Today Sports Brad Penner, Andy Martino, SNY.TV, Twitter. Early on Thursday, Aaron Boone and pitching coach Larry Rothschild checked in with their relievers, telling them how they might be used that afternoon against the Orioles. The message for Adam Ottavino was to be ready for the 6th or 7th inning. Yankees call these lanes, a term the team uses for the basic game situation and part of an opposing lineup that best suits each reliever's repertoire. In a well-executed game, Boone is able to utilize each reliever in his ideal lane. Opening day Yankees quiz 0 hours 0 minutes and 59 seconds. SNY's Gene Coakley celebrates New York Yankees opening day by quizzing fans on their Yankees opening day knowledge. How well do Yankees fans know their team? SNY's Gene Coakley quizzes them outside the stadium on opening day in the Bronx. March 28, 2019, Bronx, NY, USA, New York Yankees designated hitter Luke Voit, 45, rounds the bases after hitting a 3-run home run against the Baltimore Orioles during the first inning at Yankee Stadium. Mandatory credit. Brad Penner USA Today Sports Brad Penner. It wasn't supposed to happen, but the Yankees traveled to the Bronx from Tampa with both Luke Voit and Greg Bird on the roster. It would have been manager Aaron Boone's hardest decision if he had to choose one over the other. Luckily, he didn't have to, as both Voit and Bird found their way onto the Yankees' opening day lineup. And they didn't disappoint. In his first at-bat with 2 runners on, Voit cranked a 3-run homer to Monument Park to make the Yankee Stadium crowd go berserk, and put the Bombers on the board first. Voit also worked 2 walks. Yankees opened 2019 season with 0 hours 1 minute and 34 seconds. New York Yankees outfielder Aaron Judge talks about how awesome the opening day crowd was at Yankees Stadium to open 2019 season. Chris Carelli, SNY, TV Twitter, About Me, archives. The Yankees started 2019 on the right foot, defeating the Orioles 7-2 at Yankee Stadium on opening day. Greater than box score 9 things to know about Thursday's game. Before the Yankees took the field on opening day, Mariano Rivera jogged to the mound to deliver a beautiful first pitch to kick off the new season. And with it, Rivera hopes to have kick-started to the Yankees' next World Series title. It's been 10 years this year and it's time. We're due, Rivera told reporters at Yankee Stadium. It's time to get number 28. The Yankees were close to making it to the World Series in 2017, falling just 1 game short in Houston. Last season, the Red Sox were just too hot a team for the Bombers as they were ousted in the ALDS in 4 games. Still, New York won 100 games last season. New York, March 27. Yankees legends Tino Martinez, Paul O'Neill and Bernie Williams celebrate Pepsi Zero Sugar Judge for Yourself campaign at Grand Central Terminal on March 27, 2019 in New York City. Photo by Demetrios Campos. Getty Images for Pepsi. Getty Images. Scott Thompson, SNY.TV, Twitter. As the new season rolls around, Yankees legend Tino Martinez will find himself at yet another World Series reunion. It was 20 years ago the Yankees swept the Braves to capture the 3rd championship of the 4 they collected in 5 years, as the dynasty was in full form. Martinez, along with his former teammates, had a reunion last season for their '98 title. And as one would expect, they never get old. the Yankees get started. 0 hours 1 minute and 27 seconds. Aaron Boone leads the New York Yankees on their 2019 quest to get back to October, and the journey begins on Thursday against Baltimore. Aaron Boone leads the New York Yankees on their 2019 quest to win the World Series, and the journey begins on Thursday against Baltimore at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Sights from Yankee Stadium. 0 hours 0 minutes and 47 seconds. Sights from the field ahead of the Yankees' opening day game against the Orioles. It's a perfect day for baseball in the Bronx. It was a picturesque day in the Bronx as the Yankees hosted the Orioles on opening day. Manager Aaron Boone addressed the media before the game, saying his team was ready to go, and the Yankees looked it as they took the field for batting practice before the game. New York Yankees starting pitcher Masahiro Tanaka throws a pitch during the first inning against the Atlanta Braves at Yankee Stadium. Whitesville, USA Today Sports. Masahiro Tanaka and the Yankees face Andrew Kashner and the Baltimore Orioles on opening day on Thursday at 1:05 p.m. at Yankee Stadium. Yankees notes. Luke Voit and Greg Bird are both in the lineup after both had solid spring trainings. Voit /.289, .365, .578 with 4 home runs and 12 RBIs in 17 spring training games, while Bird hit .333, .500, .643 with 3 home runs and 10 RBIs in 19 Grapefruit League games. Aaron Judge, 26, is coming off a year in which he hit .278 with 27 home runs and 67 RBIs in 112 games. Click here to follow VASNY Game Day. New York Yankees center fielder Aaron Hicks at bat against the Toronto Blue Jays at George M. Steinbrenner Field. Kim Clement, USA Today Sports. The Yankees officially placed outfielder Aaron Hicks, starting pitcher Luis Severino and several others on the injured list to start the season. New York placed 6 players on the IL, including Dellin Betances, right shoulder impingement, Jacoby Ellsbury, left hip surgery recovery, shortstop Didi Gregorius, Tommy John surgery recovery, and RHP Ben Heller, Tommy John surgery recovery. Hicks suffered a lower back injury and has not yet started baseball activities. He has been out since March 2nd, and manager Aaron Boone said he does not have a definitive timetable for Hicks' return. Difference makers for Yankees. 0 hours 1 minute and 5 seconds. New York Yankees fell short of their World Series hopes in 2018. Sweeney Moorty believed these 3 players will be difference makers in 2019. The Yankees are opening up their 2019 regular season with high expectations. World Series or bust mindset surrounds this team, and to make it come true, SNY's Sweeney Moorty has 3 players who will make all the difference. As one would expect, the Yankees' best player in Aaron Judge will play a major factor in the team's success. Judge looked great down in Tampa, and he brings his hot bat up north to the Bronx to hopefully start the new year on the right foot. So who does Moorty? Second and third among his difference makers. The Mets are expected to be in the thick of things this season, and the Yankees are expected to be a juggernaut. Along the way, there will be surprises, concerns, breakout stars, and more. Here's how we see things shaking out. Nelson Figueroa, SNY MLB analyst. March 25, 2019, Washington, D.C.